Hey guys, it's Angie. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial based upon the Hunger Games. I know the Hunger Games have reached like a fever pitch of everybody and anybody talking about it, but I really enjoyed the books and I'm so excited to see the movie, and seeing all these makeup tutorials and stuff has just really inspired me to kind of do some more videos. And yeah, I decided to do a video based upon the Avox girl, which if you've seen the movie, it's not out yet as I filmed this, but if you've seen the movie or read the books, you know that she's mute. She has had her tongue cut out by, you know, Panem or whatever, and she's a slave. Essentially a slave. So I decided to do something pretty different for her. My interpretation is kind of more of a silent film star because she is silent and she has no way to express herself. So we have some pretty dramatic eyes going on, and then like black lips to signify that she can't speak, maybe. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please thumbs up if you enjoy it, and tell me if you're excited to see the Hunger Games or not, because I'm super excited. Let's get started. In the book, the Avox girl was described as very pale, so we're going to go with a very kind of white complexion and foundation, and for that I'm using a white foundation as well as my normal foundation, and just mixing the two. I think it gives a little bit more of a color balance, so it's not such a stark white where it could still be a skin color, just somebody who's really pale. I'm also going to run that foundation through my eyebrows just to lighten them up a bit. If you have lighter eyebrows, you can skip that step. Now I'm using a flat top kabuki style brush like this one to buff the white foundation into my skin. And you want to make sure to blend around the hairlines so it doesn't appear incredibly unnatural. Next up, I'm going to use a translucent setting powder to set the foundation that I have applied to my face. And I like to use a powder puff and just kind of roll it on top of the foundation just to set it in place. And if you do it that way, it's not going to move. So you can start rolling it on. Now, a lot of silent film stars, they used a lot of shadows and darkness, so we're going to do the same thing for this Avox girl. And I'm going to use a black cream liner around the eye as a base for the black eyeshadows and the darker eyeshadows that are going to go on top. And I'm going to focus it primarily in the socket for now. And you can use your finger. Now, another key to the whole silent film star vibe is to get in here on this inner corner right underneath the eyebrow. And it does define the nose bridge. It also gives you that shadow, like you're, you know, expressing something, which you would have to do if you don't have a voice. As you can see, I'm applying that black cream eyeliner underneath my eye and just smudging it out. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it'll look like this messy usually wins. I'm going to add a bit of color to the outer corners around the edges here, and I'm going to start off with a purple that I'm just going to pat basically on the outer corner and kind of drag that down onto the cheek. Using that same brush, I'm going to use a hot pink matte eyeshadow on the outer corners of that purple, and again that's going to kind of go downwards towards the cheekbone just to give a little bit more color. You want it to blend outwards, so you can flick your brush outwards and then, you know, use your fingers. You can use your face powder to help blend it in. Now I'm going to use a matte black eyeshadow to deepen any recesses that I need to, especially the outer socket of the eye and the inner corner of the nose, just for that definition. Now I'm just taking a skin tone matte eyeshadow and blending out the edges of the darker shapes that we've created. Now's the time I get to add a little bit of sparkle and glitter. I'm using a silver pigment, and essentially I'm using it wet, which means to wet your brush and mix the pigment, and it just gives you a more intense payoff. And I'm patting that onto the eyelid and keeping it kind of under the crease, and I'm also going to apply that underneath the eye. It kind of gives that illusion of like you're crying, that you're sad, you know, you're an Avox, you're a slave, you're the lowest of the low in Panem. I'm going to use a Q-tip, pull down my eyelid a bit, and line my waterline with a black eyeliner. We'll do a little mascara as well. I'm going to be using these eyelashes. They're just kind of chunky looking. I'm running a bit of lash glue onto the lash band, and I'm focusing a lot of it on the outer edges since that's where we want it to stick the most. We want those corners to stick down. I like to hold my lashes in the middle section. That way I can easily pop it down onto my lid and then work on each corner. So that's what I'm going to do now. Get it down as close to the lash line as you can, and then pop down each corner. Oh, it's thunder in here. Okay, so the Avox girls eyebrows should be red, but I'm just gonna make them black. And I'm using a black eyeliner, just going in and creating a fairly straight line, as you can see. I'm going to use a matte gray eyeshadow to contour the face a bit, the hollows, and underneath the chin. For the lips, I originally intended to do a nude lip, just kind of a nude lip with maybe a gloss or something like that, because the eyes are so dramatic. However, I decided that I wanted a more defined lip, and I thought a matte black lip would kind of represent the black hole or the void where her voice used to be, and I felt it fit somehow. A lot of you are probably going to say, oh, I don't like black lips, but I enjoy it for this look and what it represents. I'm just adding some rhinestones using eyelash glue and a wet Q-tip. Alright guys, that's it for this Avox girl / Hunger Games lady silent film star kind of tutorial. I hope you enjoyed my interpretation of it. It's a little different, I know. But yeah, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Right here or there, somewhere down here, there's little thumbs. If you would click on that, that would be amazing. That would make my day. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. See you soon with a new video, and take care. Bye.